Alright, so this is probably the most broken build I've ever played / seen in this game. It's pretty crazy. So before I start this tier 16 map real quick, just give a little showcase, show you my gear. So all I have is this terrible bow, which is not rolled for this build yet. Just has the Totem Explode Crucible mod. Rest of my gear is just random rares that are not anything impressive. Ice Fang Orbit's a little bit more damage. I'm only level 78 on this character right now, so it's nowhere near the potential of what it will be. On my tree, I only have about 6 damage nodes taken. I guess a little bit more if you include Whispers of Doom. I only have that, these, Whispers of Doom for damage nodes. So there's a lot more damage I could get on the tree. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the build. So its clear is not amazing, but it's certainly not bad. And you can use Herald of Ash to help you clear. It's definitely far from bad clear. Especially if you're going poison, you'll be able to use Plague Bear, which I'm not going to use in the map for just purely showcasing the skill itself. Especially if you get the Explode mod on a Obliteration wand, your clear would be even better. You can use Azenat's gloves. And I'm not even using a Divine Blessing Malevolent setup. Damage could be way higher. It's already really high by default. Oh, there you go. Level 78. Practically no damage anywhere. And I just shredded tier 16 boss. Now, getting actual numbers for this build will probably be pretty hard, considering it's a lot of different things coming into play. It's corpse life from totems. It is traps and how many it actually hits per enemy. So this is going to be one of those builds where calculating DPS is not really a thing you do. I mean, you can do it, but it's not going to be like 100% accurate because there's way too many variables. So this node is obviously the core of the build. Totems explode on death, dealing 600% of their life as damage. They really overlooked this or something, because this is the most broken thing ever. But so the way the build functions is, so it's a trap build, and it throws the totems. And the reason we're doing traps is because you can get a lot more totems out than if you're just manually casting them, right? So the way they explode is you have like a totem limit of 3. So when you're throwing 20 totems, you're getting a lot more than 3. So that's 17 explosions. Because if you go over the limit, they die. And the mod is when they die, they explode. So you're taking advantage of that for that. I also forgot to mention, my gems are not even leveled. They're only level 18 and 17. Level 18. And Rejuvenation Totem is not even the best damage for this build. If you want to get the most damage, you'd go Devouring Totem, which is quite a step up from Rejuvenation Totem. So there's like a lot of things here that it's just, this build is incredibly, incredibly broken. And I believe GG said there would be no mid-leagues nerf to things. And this I'm pretty sure it's not even like, this isn't bugged or anything, so this is probably safe, but it is really, 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 really broken. You can go pretty much any way you want to go with this kind of setup. You can go pure hit damage, you can go poison, like I am. Poison's probably good if you're trying to stay on like an ultra budget. But poison, honestly, isn't optimal for this because your damage is so high, and DOTs in this game have a cap of like 35 million damage. You're going to hit that pretty quickly. So you don't really want to do poison, but this build, I have it set up for the sake of being poison. I might swap out later. I don't really know how much damage I will hit on Jug. So I'm not really clicking any damage because I don't think I'll need it. But you got a lot of other options. You can do like fire. You could do ignite, fire hit based. I mean, you can go pretty much whatever you want with this. You really can do whatever you want with this skill. So I put together a rudimentary tree here. It's still might still change in the future. It's not 100% complete, and it's like an early version. Only level 92 tree, no cluster jewels or anything. And cluster jewels would be huge. So just going for a tanky Jug setup here. Be unkillable and do a lot of damage by default. But I'm sure more guides are going to come out on this soon. Then you'll be able to find other versions which will be able to take advantage of more damage than just Jug, because Jug for HC, but I really think I'll get plenty of damage on this, and there will be no need to even play another Ascendancy unless you want to, like, I don't know. After a certain point, there's really not much reason to get more damage. So yeah, just come up through here, path through here, you get your suppression from Magebane, get more suppression here. I have like no suppression on my gear, so it could be suppression cap, but it's not right now. And then go all the way up to EB. Another option I might want to look into is going Devouring Diadem, so I don't have to path all the way up here for EB, and like Anointing Whispers of Doom or something. Other options would be, for more tankiness, going like Divine Flesh, Glorious Vanity setup with the new thing, the fourth vow. I don't know, fourth vow? What is it called? I don't know. Anyways, the chest armor that gives you chaos damage, or Fizz taken as chaos damage. Then when you go Divine Flesh, you get like a bunch of chaos res, and it converts things to chaos damage, and it's good for tankiness, obviously. And then if you want even more damage, you could use like a Ming's Heart Ring. Yeah, this build is absolutely bonkers. I have my doubts. I mean, I hope and I don't think it'll be nerfed this league. But I definitely, even if Crucible goes core, I do not think it will make it into next league.